Yo guys, how's it all going? Dora, Spirits. Who else we got? We got Damon. How is everyone this Wednesday evening? Or morning, wherever you are. Hey Prax, how's it going? Hello over here on Twitch as well. Wednesday already. Wednesday's gone quick, must say. Closer to the weekend. Closer to new essences. Austin, how's it going? Closer to the new essences, guys. Roll on next week when we get them. So we're gonna do some PvP. Get some more ranks up. And I don't know, we'll do maybe 5 or 6 battles, and then we're gonna go straight into just spamming dungeons. Evening. I want to get as many wisps as I can possibly get. Ready for 1100. Has anyone got to level 1100 yet? Has anyone reached that yet? I know I've seen 1 or 2 people. You've just got there, Andrew. Well played, man. And you still got Gauntlet 1 and 2 as well. Oh, that is good. That is good. Prax needs 5 more levels and then hitting 11. Nice. Necro was the first class you ever played and haven't played it in 8 months. Probably just switched back today. Oh, man. Get back to the dark side. Yesterday, you reached it with only 4 bosses. See, that's pretty good. Like, I'm getting there. I'm nearly halfway through this level. As long as... I think I'm going to end up delaying raids. I think I'm going to delay raids until possibly Sunday. Because I have got all of I9 to do. Seeing how far I can get with them bosses. Possibly get boosted, you know. And then I've got G1 and G2 to do as well. So there's possibly like... If I do 3 I9 bosses, right? Mate, if I can get them all done, that'd be great. I don't know what the CRs are like, though. But we'll see. I could be 1100 by Sunday, ready for the new week. But when's the Essences out anyway? Is it like Thursday? Wednesday, 29th. So it's Wednesday next week. So that isn't so bad. Okay. What do we need for PvP? We want some house, right? We want some house. We want some upbeat music. What's the max DPS dungeon build right now? My dungeon build. Literally, my dungeon build, I think, will be the one that you want to go for. This one just here. It's pretty good. Sure, it's at the 29th, right? So it'll be Wednesday. Going into Thursday, I should expect, right? Nah, Trial of the Horde is a trial of the waste of time, for my opinion. I hate doing Trial of the Horde. How is everyone else's opinion on Trial of the Horde? I just really don't like it. Yeah, I'm going to try and get as high as I can by Sunday and then just do the raids. The trouble is you want to get Gauntlet 1 and 2 done anyway, because that leaves on like the 3rd of November, right? Is it the 3rd of November that drops? And we get a new Gauntlet season? So yeah, we've got new Gauntlet season coming up. So you want to get Gauntlet done as soon as you can, really. Well, I said agreed, but it gives you 2 gear. So as we say in Greece, I don't... Yeah. The trouble is, like, I don't feel that I need them pieces of gear. Like, it is what it is. You know, I've got plenty of stuff to open up when it comes to... If I go here... I got 29. I've got all these boxes. I mean, we're going to be good. We're going to be good for the new essences, I think. And it could also be that the essences are absolutely terrible, right? We just don't know yet. I haven't seen anything about them, so who knows? Who knows? Come on, Q. Come on, Q. Let's go. Finally. Let's just hope that if we get nerfed as Necros, it's not going to be too bad. I don't even think we'll get nerfed. I think it's going to be fine. had some really good battles last night. BGs was on point last night. I think I did about 10 games and I only lost 2 of them. It was really good. We can only hope for the same tonight. And I've got 19 people in the stream already. Give it a like, guys. Give it a like. Nothing here. Welcome in, bro. How's it go? How is Wednesday treating you? Trying to put the bear PvP world together to try anyone else use it. I did use the bear PvP build before when I played Druid last, you know. As far as I know, it's still pretty good, right? It definitely still hits fairly hard. Come on, guys, follow me. Fight them. Bye. Bye. So Larf. Yo, Alex just hit 1100. Well played, man. So Larf, currently I'm doing the minimum in game and playing another game because I'm very disappointed. Oh, nothing. Man, what has happened? What are you disappointed about? What game are you playing? What game are you playing? More to the point. Rip. You're excited as well because you're going to be immortal Monday morning. Very nice, Alex. I must say, it's a little bit more relaxing playing Immortal than it is playing Shadow. I think that's a good thing about being Immortal. My friend's character gets stuck online and cannot log in with his main character at all. We try everything to fix it. Nothing is work, and we send already a ticket to Blizzard. I know there's been reports of that, nothing, and that will be looked at as far as I'm aware. That has been talked about. You gotta see me do vaults, man. I'm never streaming when vaults are going, and vaults are always an annoying time for me because I'm always working when the vault time happens, no matter what shift it is. Working, so I never really get to do many vaults anymore. I used to like doing them. Now, seriously, it has been mentioned on the partner Discord about certain accounts being locked and not being able to get into after doing something. What was he doing when he got locked out? Was it raids or something like that that people were reporting the other day? I'm sure it was something to do with raids. Let me go have a look on the partner Discord. Partner Discord. Where's bugs? Where's bugs? Bug reports. Okay. Yes, raids. That is literally in here, mate. Literally, I'm looking at it now. I would show you, but I can't with the partner Discord. Literally being talked about on there a couple of days ago. I will make another post on there this evening for you. So yeah, it's definitely on there, man. Definitely on there, 100%. It was Red October that was talking about it. So we can put bug reports on there. Morning, Ava. Paolo, what we got? How are you? I'm very well. It's Wednesday, closer to the weekend, so very good. What category should I start a new game with since I have Necro as a main? Well, what other classes do you like to play? I mean, you don't really need to swap, right? You can just class change using your current stats. Because you talked with Red. Okay, what was your friend's name? Welcome home, Nora. How's it going? How was the drive? What was your friend's name, though? I understand if you don't want to put it on here, but... I'm not sure when we're going to get information about the class balances yet, but hopefully soon, TM. So I think people are really wanting to see what is going to change, right? If anything. Oh man, you're higher up than I am, though, Nora. Well, if you're talking to Red, I'm sure the post is about the same person. I will ping in it later on as well to see if anyone will actually look at the account. The trouble is, I think what everyone wants with BG balance changing is Necro nerfed, right? Because that is what everyone is calling for, but the issue isn't Necros. We all know that, yeah? Okay, got the build loaded. BSJ, a Royal, Flow, Mothers, Spectre, Glass. Good setup. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good setup. 100% there, Ross. I'm not going to lie, guys, right? I've had... Yesterday evening, I'm sure I went up against like a couple of monks. And we know what monks are like at the moment. They're very rare, yeah? You could go Wolf or you could go Berserkers. Either one, you'll be fine in dungeons. And the monks were absolutely insane. Like, I could not actually kill them. Did you see the HC change? HC change? What HC change? I haven't seen anything about HC change. Oh, they've actually increased the drop chance? Oh man, I haven't seen anything about that. Issues, not Necros. Just when you see lots of Necros, not meant to be Necro needed. Yeah, the issue is like Necro is really an easy play, right? In both PvP and PvE. You know, we know they are fairly easy currently, so lots of people are going to flock to them, aren't they? The most annoying classes right now is Druid and Demon Hunter in PvP. I would agree. Especially the Demon Hunter point. I'm glad that they've changed it, but I personally didn't think there was too much of an issue. But obviously it's been confirmed there was. No. I didn't firstly think there was too much of an issue with the drop rate. I just thought it was people's bad luck. 5% chance of a 5-star and then the double roll, right? So, here's what it is. If you see 4 demon hunters against you, they make a real nightmare. 100% they do. Their burst is absolutely disgusting. Increase in drop rate for 5 stars. Doesn't say much on Horncoil. I'll have a look, see what I'm posting in Discord in a second by Nora. I haven't been to the Elder Rift point today and had a look at it properly. I went and collected the crest, but other than that, that was it. No worries, man. Cheers for just popping in. Always appreciated, bro. Have a good sleep, man. And that was risky. Increased drop rates of 5-star legend gems. Okay, so they've just added an extra little buff on. Okay. Okay. Die. An increase on anything is nice. I mean, it doesn't really state anything, does it? It just says increase. So that could be like 0.5%. Have an increase. 0.01% increase, guys. Better than nothing. I'll take it. Oh, MVP. Thank you. I mean, they could have increased the pity down to 30 for sure. So it's you have a 30 pity. Oh, that'd be great because I've got like, how many crests are I at? Man, we're at 75. Man, that means we've got 100 crests coming up soon. I love 100 crest days. It's so good. Gotta get that HC to the right level, right? It needs to be rank 6. It would be nice for pity. 100% it would be nice for pity. And I still haven't managed to get a 4 out of 4 yet. A 4 out of 5, sorry. I don't even know how cheap they are at the moment. I mean, 100k, look. That's not a bad deal, really, right? You know, I've got the plat for that already, but I'm not going to buy one like that yet. But that's the sort of price I wouldn't mind paying. You just got a perfect i9 Baron ring. I dare you to delete it. I haven't really had anything that much good, to be honest with you, Prax. I mostly do them just to get the wisps right. Well, you're down. You've got a full 2745 greens. Nice. And wisps to re-roll, even better. I think I've still got I got less than 100 wisps still. So I might be able to get something crafted once we get to 11, but... Yeah, I mean, I should be running like Paragon if I want to get to 1100 really quickly, but, you know, fuck running Paragon. I did say in my video that was the quickest way to 1100, but do as I say, not as I do, right? I mean, a lot of people are asking for risks to start being like drops from dungeons. They could just do it so it just randomly happens and you can get any of the risks in any of the dungeons. It would make complete and utter sense for it to happen. Oh yeah, I know. I made a video about it yesterday, Alex. About what people should get to. It was just a nice quick video. That actually went really, really well. My entire PvP setup. Wait until I finish this and I'll get, you can get a screenshot, man. How's it going anyway, Sean? $42 of you guys in here already. Last and tonight. If you're enjoying yourself though, you know what to do. By the way, I forgot to write what I play currently. The name is Path of Titans. Can't say I've heard of it. Is it good fun? You're obviously having a blast on it because you've been playing it, but... you guys know, look. Hit the old like button. I'm trying to get myself into the habit of saying it more. I get too engrossed in the game and forget. How's it going? I'm doing very well. It's Wednesday, you know, so I'm very happy. We're past that midweek point. Can we get another win? They're pushing hard. Is Nora ready to be Shadow on Monday? I mean, if she's just had 7 weeks of doing Immortal stuff, then probably looking forward to being Shadow for a while. I think everyone should be looking forward to being Shadow now, though, because we've got a different war, right? They've got this side. They've got this side. We need to go cover this side. Don't let them push, man. Stand on the fucking point. What was that guy doing? Did you see that? What was he even doing? Scared of the point. Literally, he was right on the point and just wouldn't go to it. You've been playing Golem build more, 4-piece mount banks, just stand on your idle and push. I mean, it's not a bad idea, right? They need to change vault raids. Shadow keep leaving after one floor and defending Immortals barely gets vaults. Literally, I think people, when I was AFK for a little while today. I was doing a bit of AFK. And at vault time, I could see people talking about vaults. And I think about 50 minutes into vaults, people still didn't have matches. Drew, how's it going, bro? Hope everything's okay with yourself. I'm doing very well. Prax is like, I leave on floor 3. I always leave on floor 3 as well, Prax. I don't think I ever leave on floor 1, though. You don't feel like dying. It doesn't get you activity anymore leaving on floor 1. Nope. They stopped that, which is good. Oh man, I was going to show you my build, wasn't I? Dot build. There you go, bro. I nearly forgot. Don't worry, Sean. I didn't forget, man. I nearly did, but, you know, I still managed to remember before the match started. If I see the Immortals yours up against you, at least. That's not a bad idea there, Ava. I like that idea. And that dude managed to proc me right at that point. What an asshole. The burns were real. What we as immortals need are automatic keons, updated and sped up Corvus. For sure, yeah, I'd agree with that. Auto keons would be so good. Is the build available on YouTube? Yeah, it is, man. If you type in... Did I do it for this one? I can't even remember what I actually put it in as now. I'm sure there is a command for PvP. Is it that? Hey, what's that? We need a command list. I'll sort a command list out. Don't worry, guys. I will do it. We said about a command list last stream. I'll tell you what, I'll do a command list tomorrow. Boris, MM is so stupid tonight. I mean, I've had a couple of wins. Alex, you'll be lucky, man. Man, my life is like busy, busy, busy. But I will do commands tomorrow. I got some stuff I need to sort out on Twitch as well. Now we've got affiliate on Twitch, right? Oh man, look at this dude. This monk. Yeah, I've got some stuff I need to sort out on Twitch now. We're affiliate as well. So they need to remove AFK poison pools just this just discourages people to farm while they're busy, and botters just macro scripts to AFK and move out of pools. I mean, people are still AFK. You just need to not be 100% AFK, right? The couple we were together in, one was a pure defeat. I mean, you get them every now and again. I just don't get salty. You've convinced my clan lead to bring me for a final RE on Sunday so you can get your badge. Nice. Yeah, we call it semi-AFK farming. Watch this monk. Watch how many dots I do not get on this monk. And then everyone comes in and just obliterates him. Like, monks are so good as a counter to Necros, guys. Maybe that is the secret. Well, they're dead. Yeah. They're good in PvP, but terrible in PvE. And that is the thing, right? Necros are good in both. So, of course, you're going to get an inflation of the population, right? If Blizzard are going to nerf the dot build, they just need to make adjustments to Fateful Frame. Like, wow. No, see, Fateful Frame is not the issue. No, I don't think so. Keon when? That is the question that's asked more times than anything as a mortal, right? Keon when? The main issue I see that people have with Necros is Grace. Blame Zeus. It's always Zeus's fault, man. Always. Yeah, I don't think frame is the issue when it comes to Necros. I think the biggest complaint when it comes to Necros is the fact that Grace interrupts heals. I played a match a couple of weeks back against monks and BKs. That like flexing on the idol. They got one shot by a team carry after debuff when... The debuff build is still a myth though, man. Debuff build. I'm going to stick by that. The debuff build is a myth. I would agree with you, Damon. 100%. People just don't want to increase their resistance, yeah? If they... Alex feels strongly about fucking with Grace. Look at him. He's like, nope. Everyone is in the chat right now. We've got 40 people on. So, I want to see ones for the answer of yes and twos for the answer of no. Or you can just put in yes and no, Y and N, right? However we want to go about this. Would you be okay with them removing the interrupt with Grace when it comes to dots? Y for yes, N for no. I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with it. I would be absolutely fine with them removing the interrupt. I would have no problem with that at all. Because then, guess what? I would just run Agments. Just have an extra dot instead. Just go Agments instead. Rip Grace. I just don't know what they're going to do. How they're going to stop people playing Necro so much. They just need to make other classes better. What's my current potency is like 6k. Currently, I think. I think it's about 6k. We'll have a look, right? Yeah, look. I can get it slightly above if I just change some gems around. Raf Dash. Whoever suggested Raf Dash. Why would they change... Why would they change Raf to Dash? Like, what even suggestion was that? Yeah, but Raf is not a dash. Like, this is not a dash. This is a buff. We can't do anything while we're in that. No, we don't hurt anyone when we're in this. We can use skills while... Well, we can't even use a skill while we're in it. We can be in it while skills are going around. But you watch, right? So, when I'm in Wrath, yeah? We'll do a demonstration here because we're winning. We're going to win anyway, I think. Hopefully, I've said it now. So, when we're in Wrath, let's Wrath form now. And I press Grimscythe. I come out of it straight away, right? It kicks you out. I can't use something else while I'm in it. I can't use mages. I can't use Grimscythe. I can't use bone armor. But I can apply all them beforehand. So mages, Grimscythe, bone armor, and then I can Wrath, and it all still works together. And people have complained about that. People have said, when you go into Wrath form, all of your other spells should just disappear. Like, what? What? Why? Why, when I go into Ray form, should my Grimscythes that are spinning around me disappear? I don't understand that logic. Yeah, then Satyrs should lose their buff on horse. Exactly. Exactly, right? Like, what sort of logic was that? The trouble is, horse doesn't make them invulnerable, no. But the reason we're invulnerable as Necros, see if anyone can get the answer the first time. Why are we invulnerable in Wraith form as a Necro? Man. And we're a ghost. We're in a Wraith form. We're literally called the Chinese version. In China, it's not called Wraith form. It's called Spirit form, right? We're literally a fucking ghost. Hold on, Casper. Let me hit you. Man, I could not stand on the point anymore. Look, we're against Rug. Like, how is this even fair, Rug? Come on, man. Come on, man. Bloody days. How's it going? Was you just in that one, was you? Oh, you was. You had Rug, though. Look at that. We got smashed. Are you getting triggered a little bit, Alex, by going back to that that conversation? Zero 5. You was all good. All good though, blood. You had Rug in the other guy. All right, Ava. The technicality. People can say some dumb stuff. You'll get there, bloody days. You'll get there. Nah, frame is not even the issue, man. Frame is not the issue. Frame isn't really that bad. Frame isn't that bad at all. Now you got rug in your enemy team. Nice. Frame to me is not the issue at all. The main issue people have, and don't get me wrong, I could see them adjusting frame. I said that in my video, right? That would be one of the things I could see them adjusting. The main issue people have, more often than not, from what I see in chats and the Reddit and Discord, is grace. Grace is the biggest issue people has when it comes to Necros because they can't heal. I would agree Grace is working as intended, but everyone else doesn't like the fact that it interrupts. Why do you think Faithful Frames is a core issue? I know I talked about it in my video, you know, frame is one of the ones that can be adjusted. But I don't even think the adjustment would work. I mean, the other thing they could do, right, is have a maximum amount of dots you can apply onto a person at a time. And that would just slow down everything when it comes to PvP, right? But that's another option that I hadn't initially thought about. Havoc, how's it going? Long time no see, man. What about if they just do diminishing returns across dots in general? So if you got 5 dots on the target, then there's a diminishing returns based on them dots because there's a maximum amount of dots per target you can have now. So maybe the maximum dots you could apply on a target in PvP is maybe 3. It would have to be personal dots, right? It would have to be personal dots, but then obviously Vipers and that sort of dot would have to stay the same, simply the same way, because you can only have one of those on the target at any one time. So nice, Havoc, nice. That would indicate, though, Drew, that the whales haven't built their stats out correctly, right? If they're running away as well because of the dots. Viper's Bite is bad in BGs if more than one person is using it. Yep, 100%. Vipers would be an exception to the rule, and anything else that only is allowed one of them dots on per target, right? I just think maximize the amount, have a maximum amount of essences that can be on a target. That's game over. Someone in chat is like, unbelievable, we lost. Not really. We didn't defend very well. We had the damage, we just didn't defend very well. So how many dots do I have? Let's have a look. We got one there. We got one here. We've got the legs, one. You know, Drew's like, I like people getting triggered. The issue is the amount of counters there are to it, right? Or the amount of people that aren't prepared to play the counters. That's another issue as well. You know, we know for a fact if you go and put Fateful Frame on a Blood Knight, you know, the dots do literally bugger all. The same with a monk. You know, monks are just hard to see, right? Oh man, you better delete that one, Alex. Monks are hard to see, let alone put Fateful Frame. I mean, you get Fateful Frame on them because they just iframes everywhere. You can barely get any dots on them. So Fateful Frame just never really applies very easily. Druids have shields. Demon Hunters bounce all over the place, so your Grim Scythe barely hits them. And if it does hit them, yeah, they're game over because they are a squishy class if they get hit, right? People just aren't playing the counters because Necros is seen as easy. I've been up against the same person bloody days. Dots literally did bugger all. But that is half the battle. Like, if people were to play the counters, so buff the counters slightly, to make it easier for them to survive, don't nerf. Buffing is always a good idea to start with, in my opinion. Nerfing just hurts the game. And Necros have had enough nerfs this year. We don't want to end the year on a nerf, right? Yeah, it's very rare you'll see a Necro carry the game. I would agree with that statement. It's been 3 years and the game has always had something broken. It just can't be fixed and people should just enjoy the ride. 100%, yeah. Every class should have counters to it, though. They nerfed Tempest Shield to fix, and he's now unplayable. Yeah, well, the trouble is, that's why you only see, like, one Tempest. But even the EU's at a very high amount of Necros, right? Druids, BKs carry games. I mean, you could get carried by a couple of Demon Hunters as well, depending on their rezo and their stats, right? Because they can just be super all over the place. Can't attack them because they're just dancing. Yeah, you go. Hello all. How's it going, man? Welcome in. Oh, thank you very much for the member there. Much appreciated. Necros are everywhere. It's the same here. Necros are everywhere. DHs can't hold a point like a tanks can, no. But even Necros need tanks in a battleground. You know, we need, when it comes to, no matter what way you look at it, we need someone to hold the point or push the point. Blood Knights can do it non-stop, right? So we need them Blood Knights in our battlegrounds so they can hold the point or push the point. Necros play a very good role in the BG, even in their current setup where people say they're too strong, because we do this. We go in and we attack the back line, and then we come out and we repeat. While the tanks hold that line, we then kind of get all our cooldowns back, and then we do the same again. And that is the task of the Necromancer. We apply pressure. We're not there to nuke anyone down in the next 10 seconds. We're there to apply pressure to make sure our tanks can hold that point if we have tanks. If we don't have tanks, then we just have to do as best as we can. And that is the idea of a Necromancer in BGs. How they should work. Oh no, but then DH Whale against a Druid Whale, the DH doesn't have the defense right to hold up a toe-to-toe with that. But if they're strong enough to dance around that Whale, potentially they can put a lot of pressure on him to not be able to push the idol as a tank, right? Necro is a dance, 100%. You can see how I'm doing that dance right now. I'm getting my buffs up, I'm getting some health, I'm going in, applying some dots, and then getting the hell out, and then waiting again and then doing the same again once my Wraith form has come off cooldown, right? Applying that pressure each time. Everything has a counter or needs a counter. I would agree. No class in this game should not have a counter, right? And that's why I think having CC immunity on 2 of the classes in this game is a joke. No class should be immune to CC. I would agree with that statement there, Drew. People don't realize that every class has its own role in the BG to play. And Necro's role with this meta is to do exactly what we're doing here. Mages up, buffs up, dash in, come back out, hope to get a kill, pressure, pressure, pressure. And now this side, hopefully that guy on my team over here is a bit of a tank. Okay, we've got a tank. We can go in, we can apply some pressure onto this dude here. And then we can leave. Done. And we'll do the same here. Shield up. All of the shenanigans up. They're all together. Apply pressure. We're gonna try and evacuate. Get it up. Go, go, go. Okay, we got a kill. We got a kill. We can shield up. And we can heal up. Oh, if we mess up as a Necro, we are screwed, Alex. 100%. Like here, ready? Let them go to the point. We've applied our dots. Done. You love it when they cuddle up. So good, right? It's like a little GIF thing, isn't it? You know, it's just GIF wrapped just for you to go and apply your dots. But that is how you play the Necro meta. Now, yeah, I got a lot of kills, but that's because my team was good. My team was good. It doesn't make us OP. It means that we're in a very good place if you play correctly. And I don't think any tweak to Fateful Frame will make a difference. I really don't. Like, what can they really do to Fateful Frame? Like I suggested in that video. Like, let's look at Frame currently, yeah? I mean, what they could do is they could just reduce this to 3 seconds, right? A 50% reduction on the time. So 3 seconds. That's an outright nerf. Because it's only going to be a 3 second mark. They could also increase this to maybe 6. Everyone is allowed their opinions, bro. That's how I look at it. I think that's what's good about a game like this and having a big old debate about this. Exactly, though, Drew. All about making classes stronger and not weaker. But I think, if anything, what they will change is on this helm, if they do change the helm, this timer will be reduced. This may be increased, and this may be reduced. Whatever combination they do, I don't think will make a difference. Or they will add a cooldown on the internal cooldown of this. But I think if they put an internal cooldown on this and how often it can be when it can be applied, it would have to be per target, not just on the thing, right? It would have to be per target. That's me fucked. We've got a bit of health. We'll go with it. Rip. No, you chased me, so now we're going to chase you. I don't think I can see a small tweak coming. I don't think it's going to be an outright nerf. I think a small tweak is the way to look at it, if they do. If you can re-tag the enemy when that cooldown is down, then all the power to you. But to have those dozen of procs on one single tag is not balanced. I mean, what they need to do is it needs to obviously still be per target. It can't be, you know, an internal cooldown on the actual essence. It needs to be on the essence per target. If they reduce it. I used to like when it was the bigger ones. I think they should put it to 4. Actually, fuck it. Let's just give us 6. I want blades spinning in all directions. Per target, absolutely. Yeah, it has to be per target and what they do to it, if they do it. How's it going, man? Welcome on in. Six mini ones. That'd be so cool. Man, we used to have 2 big-ass ones, and then they nerfed it to 2 small-ass ones. So, I mean, asking for 4 big ones. Do not clip that. Asking for 4 big ones. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to allow that, right? I mean, some people would like 4 big ones. What can I say? Alex is like, clipped. As Tempest main, I don't feel too annoyed by Necros, but yeah, some changes need to happen. Too many Necros. I think that's the issue, right? More so than anything. There's just... And I highlighted that in the video. That there's just far too many Necros on most servers at this moment in time. Like when over a quarter of the player base nearly is playing Necros and nothing else, something is clearly going on. See, that's exactly what I said, Jaeger, a minute ago. You most probably missed it in the missed it before you just joined. But I literally said that. I literally said that. Maybe they have a kind of a maximum amount of dots you can apply to a target. Necros have always been a favorite, you know. I think they're just a very unique class if used correctly. I know we haven't been very unique the last, like, year and a half because we've just been spin to win. Oh, really? Fuck's sake. The thing is with Necros, and I say this time and time again, right? Whatever you do to a Necro, Necros will figure it out and come back with something else. We always do. Something else gets figured out. Would you say that would be more effective than the CC bar? I mean, the CC bar is still pretty good. I mean, I like the CC bar, even though it could be... I mean, since the CC bar was added, how do you feel about CC in the game now in PvP? I think it's much better than what it was, right? Much, much better. We would all agree with that. Will he proc? Will he proc? Yeah, we got him. Come on, guys. We can push this. What we got? 17 seconds. Oh, man. It's going to be tough. Can they get it that side? Nah, rip. I wish they would slow down BGs. Jaeger's like, I hate CC. CC was just way over the top before, and I think it's in a much better place now. What they did to the CC with the CC bar is just so good. I think Necros, the issue with Necros is they get a lot of, you know, people like to play them. They're fairly easy to play. They're good to get into when it comes to PvE and PvP. You know, the skill, I mean, there is some skill involved, knowing the timing of diving and stuff, you know, and knowing how to play the class in a battleground. But in PvE, they're just look away from the screen, close your eyes, and you can do good damage, right? You know, that's just the way it is. They're user-friendly. That is a very good way of putting it. Necros are user-friendly. Just don't get on the bad side of them. You get on the bad side of them, they're either going to Casper you or they're going to dot you up and you're going to die a horrible death and be interrupted by Grace when you try to heal up. It's your favorite alt class? Necro is just a really, really fun class to play, and that's why I've played it for 3 years. PvP, you just put on your pay to win, or you spin to win, sorry, and everything just dies. You don't even need to look at, you don't even need to touch them. They just fall to the ground because they know how bad it's going to end if they don't. It's a really user-friendly class. I think that's why everyone kind of can go to it as a new player. The Curse Lance meta, that meta was so good, right? That meta was a lot of fun. The Curse Lance. I even miss being the Necro that would put like the pillars up, you know, at the doorway and stop people from being able to push. I thought that was great fun. just being the most annoying class in the world. The issue with class affixes at this moment in time is I find that you're so reliant on them, right? For builds. I think we're too reliant on the class affixes at this moment in time. And the fact is you can't get them from everywhere. You can only get them from doing certain activities. Pillar Spike Fear Meta was fun too. Agreed. All new players today, I recommend them to play Necro, and when they have Essence, go for Lightning build. Yeah, Lightning build is so good for leveling. That's why that video does so well. Man, this is a loss straight away. No, for sure. A Druid and a Blood Knight. Rip. They will push fast. You watch how little the dots actually tick for. 5k, 10k. They hardly do any damage. Let's watch how many dots we do not get on this dude. Block. Dead. When will Blizzard release the patch notes? Not sure yet. It'll most probably be Monday, right? Oh man, rip. That's a game over. Game over. I should expect it to be Monday. I don't think it'll be this week. It'll be Monday. I haven't even seen any notes yet, so we got MVP for that. 0 kills, MVP. That's what I'm talking about. We got one more match. We got new battle pass tomorrow, right? It's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, 3 hours. We capped as well. Nice. MVP and combo. Let's go. I mean, that was good. And I had 0 kills. I'm not complaining. You need more gems. Like an old jewelry shop facing shutdown low every day. I mean, we all need more gems, right? How many yellows have I got? Not many. Jeez. We all need more gems. Wasn't going for 8k, but it's heading that way. Nice. 8k pot. It's pretty insane. $80 rubies, Alex. What the fuck? I'm lucky if I sell like a couple a week. $80 some going though. Indeed, we are live. How much was you selling rubies for? They must have been like 50 each, right? Yeah, I was going to say, they can't be for more than that. What is going on? Are we going up against bots? Here we go. Don't let him take it, man. What the... I mean, I want to get my Horn Coil up to rank 6, and then I think, yeah, pot is going to be pushed. You haven't had a bot match? You think last season used it all up? That was literally so bad. Something they'd changed to cause something to go wrong in the MM, alright? So... Had the clan leader write me again today to join him on Discord to get booted. Scary. I asked him if he's the leader of the bot clan and no response. Mo, GG. That was a very quick match. I got MVP though. Why would he ask you to join him on Discord for a chat or get booted? What sort of clan leader is he? You don't have to salute or anything, do you? Being a clan leader is hard work. I would agree. But you shouldn't be scaring your actual members. Get into Discord or you're going to get booted. Like, what the fuck? It's a game. Happy Bear's like warband lead. Easy mode. A lot of people on my server have been getting that. It's from a level 50 bot wanting you to join him so he can steal your stuff. Really? Like, what the actual fuck? It's not your actual clan leader. I was gonna say, Frax. I just, his image. Your clan leader was like, get in here now, boy. No, I can't say I've ever had that. I'm gonna get that soon, trust me. I look forward to it. Oh, I killed the Entropian. Rip. Are they going to come save this side? Save this side? You don't have that rule? I think that's a good rule to not have. I mean, people should tell you if they're going to go for an AFK for like an extended period. But I don't necessarily think like you should boot them unless they are going for that extended period. Maybe they can go in an alt clan, maybe. Oh man, they actually booked it. What? We're doing so well as well. Like, what is my team been doing? Happy Bear, you've been trying to buy that haunt coil from the market. Oh man, I've seen so many cheap ones that I've tried to spam by and just never happens. I mean, not really anymore, Ava. Rip Proximal Fear, Maida Pants, rest in peace. Until one day they're resurrected. But it weren't a bad matches tonight. Not bad at all. I mean, how many legend Necros have we got on my server now? 39 legend Necros. Okay, wizards. We got 10. Barbs. 15. Monks. It's got to be 2. Wow. Demon hunters. 26. I mean, you could say Demon Hunter's a bit of a problem now, right? Xader. 12. You posted it on Discord for me to see. I'll have a look. 7 Blood Knights. Tempest is still going to be 1, right? Oh, it's 3 now. Whew. Oh, Happy Bear. Oh, I had to comment on that because it was so bad. Always on the ult. Always on the ult, man. Okay, dungeons. Activate. Let's go. So, let's just check my bags out because I've got loads of legendaries in here from today. We'll leave them in there. We've still got space. All good. You posted it on Discord. Where did you put it? Where did you put it? Under the general channel? I don't see it, man. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Hi, I'm clan leader. This is so good. That is so good. I'll tell you the sort of things that I get in game. Let me see if I can find it. Players. This is what I get, guys. Fist of God. This is good. And while you're reading, I'll be right back. Don't forget, like the stream. Wow, apparently he needs... Sam, how's it going? Sam on the screen. Sam on the screen. Yeah, FOG needs a few lessons. He so does. He randomly whispers me every now and again, just like that. Who is online anyway? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We got also, we've got, okay. Let's see if we can get a group together, just spam dungeons +3 duns. Let's go. But after 3 years of doing this, I don't really see much of a benefit being on a super top clan. What, 1 free crest a week? No cape. I live... Yeah, I mean, it is to whoever likes, right? We got a rug. Are we still good? Epic lag. There we go. We're back. Random lag spike there. Elvis, how's it going? I'm also. Everyone is also. Towers are super beneficial. 100% they are. Yeah, I agree. Towers are really, really good to have. Your game does that too? Like, that was very random, right? Don't tell him that. Then we got a 4th one joining in just a minute. Waiting for him to request. Man, Rug is blasting. Like, he's already 1096. But he's 54. Jeez. Big boy. You're playing on the iPad with an Xbox controller, works okay. I mean, yeah. Okay, okay. We got a Danny. Let's go. At this stage in my life, I'm personally chasing capes. I mean, I like some of the capes. Come on, dude. Let's go. I'll answer your question in a minute. Let's go. You really want the last one? The last one is so good, right? The huge cape. You don't even wear your super awesome cape. Why not? What's he got anyway? Oh man, we got a summon Necro in here? What the? What are they? We can chill anyway. We got Rug in here. 30 damage. I wear my shadow one with no wings. My wings suck. I mean, the smaller wings are... I like these ones. These ones are quite nice. They start getting a bit pointy, right? The shadow cape, I think, gets a lot better as you rank it up, right? It gets, you know, longer and just looks better in general. The shadow is dope. It does look pretty cool, I must say. I think you'd have to have the right cosmetic for it, though, right? The rank 1, the shadow cape looks like a Walmart shopping plastic bag. You're not wrong, right? It doesn't look very good. New BP soon. I think the BP looks alright this time around, right? What do we all think of the BP this time round, from what we've seen anyway so far? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Oh, we got the assault portal. Would it be 2? Would it be 4? Yeah, you said you do that, Noah. It's kind of a cool way of playing. The new PP looks good. I think the new BP looks good as well. Not that I'll wear it while I'm getting phantoms, right? Will we get a third? No, only 2. What happened? Are we ripped? I had no idea what the fuck just happened there, but... Oh, really, Drew? I'm surprised no one's brought it out before, though, Drew. On the new Discord. Oh, I hate anything that clips, Nora. WoW used to really trigger me for it when using cosmetics in WoW, like clipping of shoulders and stuff like that. Just used to annoy the hell out of me. Yeah, submit a bug report on the new Discord. I mean, that might not be the top priority, but, you know. I mean, a bug report is not a bad idea for something like that, though. Or just a change, like I suggest a change to the way it looks. Yeah, it's exactly, Drew. I hit 3k reso today, but those new wings don't look better than the 2k wings. I mean, the biggest jump up is like when you start getting to 4k, 5k, 6k upwards, right? Oh, Ava, that would be brutal. That would be brutal. Live chat is always down because no one wants to do it. Yeah, these are, I can't show you now, but I've got the 4K wings on at the moment. So these are the 4K wings, and they look pretty epic, right? Your wings are tucked away for PvP purposes. What? Like, did they get in the way? I mean, it is, right? But, you know, you've got to look good while doing things, because we all know that that adds to the effect, and you do more damage when you look good. If you're looking good, you're doing more damage. And even if you're not doing a lot of damage, at least you're still looking good. What 5-star gem can I put in my R10 Seeping Bar into just so I can have... I mean... Any gem is going to be better than Seeping Bar. So put in anything, Alex. Anything, bro. Seeping Ball goes into Horn. I mean, yeah. Delete Seeping Ball. Who said that? And Rug's load in time must be super OP. You wish they would rework 1 to 2k, 1 to 3k wings so they look better. I would think that'd be cool. Always want to look better. I hope you get a 5 out of 5 on your next 100 crest. This is why I believe Blizzard isn't as greedy as some players think. They could have added stats to cosmetics. That could have farmed... I mean, they could have done. True. Everyone's excited about getting wings for the first time and it's like 1k. Poor chicken wings. Plenty of areas to make money off of, but they didn't. I mean, I agree. They did make a lot of money off of legendary gems, though. Like, how are you supposed to move out of the way with Rug with that chains at that point? What the actual fuck? Isn't greedy. That's a huge statement. I mean, it is a huge statement, right? But I get what Ava means. They could have added monetization to many, many more things, right? And that was super loud. Notch that down a little bit. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to hit leave dungeon. I wish they'd put replay dungeon on the right hand side. Replay should be on the right hand side, not the left hand side. I mean, how would have people felt? Picture this. Picture this, guys. Diablo Immortal has just been announced. They say to play the game, it's going to cost you 20 bucks a month, 20 pounds a month, 20 euros a month, wherever you are in the world. But no other monetization in the game was going to come. How would people have seen that? I can guarantee you what the reaction would have been. The reaction would have been $20 a month for this game? You gotta be kidding me. I'm not paying $20 a month for a game like Diablo. Nope, not doing it. Hear you out. Go on in. Go on in for it. Go on in for it. I know where you're going with it though, Drew. 100% I know where you're going with it. No one would have started playing it though. I agree. I would agree. But looking back as we know the game now, I think it would have been the preferred method looking back, right? But it's okay to look back in hindsight. So but you just had the same issue, right? You know, $20 a month, people would have been like, well, I'm not paying $20 a month for a Diablo game. Not going to happen. But for a mobile gacha game, I'll put in $100 a month. I don't know if there'd be more players or not, bloody date. I'm not sure. You can guarantee there'd have been people like it though. Oh, I'm paying $20 for a game. The trouble is, and I know where you're going with that, yeah, you're like the Path of Exile route, right? Only cosmetics are the monetization side of it. Would people have gone with them? I mean, possibly. But they wanted the PvP aspect of this game to be big, right? I mean, I've seen games that have got more bugs in than this game. That's a good way of putting it though, Drew. That last one. If DL would have been PC and phone on launch day, I bet it would have been more players. I mean, wasn't it both on launch day? 100% sure it was. Can we get Noah for a third time in a row? The game made 200 million out of China this year, and they can't play 10 people 15 bucks an hour to track Susan bots. I mean, I get it. We are full. I would have preferred Immortal to be a subscription game, to be fair. At least that way Blizzard can be held accountable for everything. The issue is with that is, as soon as you put a subscription to the game, all concepts of free-to-play are out the window, right? We got a red gobbo. Yeah, all aspects of free to play would have then just been gone. Now they can class the game as a free to play game because you can play the game completely free to play without putting a penny into the game. But as soon as you add a subscription to it, that is gone. And their game, big part of this game was to say that it's free to play, right? Which is why people would have never tried it in the first place. Exactly, Jaeger. And that's my point when it comes to this subscription thing, right? Oh, agreed, Alex. There is countries that it's not allowed in due to the loot box issue, right? Okay, maybe have the option for paying for servers and have everything unlocked, or get people hooked and then realize the insane amount of money they have. Okay, yeah. I mean, that is true, Ava. I mean, there is kids playing the game, so you could argue that side of it as well, that it should be a free-to-play game. So, and for that one reason, if there is people that are, you know, not of working age, then they can still play the game and enjoy it, right? I don't mind the pay-to-win fact, but I think if the cost was lower, more people would spend on it, and they would make more money either way. It would be more user friendly. I don't think. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah. I would definitely agree with that. 100%. No, I think everyone, when the game first released, and I don't know if all of you are day one players, but like everyone was hyped, so many players, and then the realization of how monetized the game actually is when it comes to the legendary gems was real, right? I think the issue back then as well was that everyone was like, I need to get all my I need to get Rezo. Rezo is king. Rezo is this. Rezo is that. You know, you need to be getting as much Rezo as you can. And then everyone forgot about secondaries. And then we learned about balancing when it comes to stacking stats on gems and PvE, and everything has changed since what it was. I mean, we get new people joining every day, right? But we're also getting people leave every day or taking breaks every day. I would like to see the concurrent players each month for the last year. It would be interesting to see like a proper official data as well. None of this bullshit data. Secondaries do cost a lot of money too. Yeah. They do if you're just starting a game, that's for sure. You know, you've got a long way of catching up to do, right? Oh, for sure, Ava. Oh no, I literally speak to new players every single day, Jaeger. Like, I didn't realize how many new players are actually playing the game until I become a creator. Like, the amount of messages I get and see in my Discord, on my channel, on Reddit, you know, new player here, just started, been playing a day, been playing a week, been playing 2 months. You know, they're still new players. And it is a surprise. A video game usually costs $70. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Imagine though, guys, imagine this. Diablo 4 with the community and PvP of DI. If they hadn't released Diablo 4 early and they'd made it have a very community driven based PvP scenario in the game, I think Diablo 4 could have done very, very well. I mean, that's not even just for my region though, Jaeger. What region are you in, Jaeger? Because when I talk to you guys, most of my viewers are from the US. Like, I'm obviously an EU creator, but most of my viewers, like a good considerable amount of my viewers, are US. So I see a lot of new players from US. A dream, Laura. They fucked up with D4. If it had more social interactions, no resets, and made it truly cooperative, this game would have died and D4 would still be around. I mean, I like some of the changes they're doing to D4. Have you been keeping up with it, Drew? Bottle of water. Americans love the English accent. I mean, that's what I've heard. There it is. Bottle of water. Last you played it is 5 months ago. Well, apparently, like, next patch, they're removing the renown and all of that. Like, that's going to make the game so much better, not having all that renown bullshit. And they're doing massive revamps again. This boss is so fucking pointless. What is going on here? To be fair, this game isn't really Diablo. I mean, it is and it isn't, right? Like the time it's setting is a bit weird. Oh, Prax for sure. I love this. I love this game. I wouldn't have played so long for it and then become a creator for it, right? Like I knew I was going to like this game the first time I see it because of how familiar it is to the D3 that I played. And I think you're right as well there, Drew. The game is a very weird place at this moment in time, but the connections that we've all made has been very, very, very good. You know, not just in the game, but now with me, you know, talking to you guys that I've never played the game in-game with, or possibly have just had that connection through maybe doing a battleground together if you're in the same region. But now I've made lots of connections, managed to get to partner, you know, and yeah, I never thought this would really happen from this game. So the game for me has brought me lots of good things. You knew once you downloaded it, I wouldn't delete it. That's why I didn't download it until a few months after it launched. I mean, I think I downloaded it as the moment I could. But I didn't realize that I was going to be as hooked as what I am, you know? What class is Rug playing? He is a Blood Knight. What does it say? Uncollected set items. I haven't got no uncollected set items. I've uninstalled and deleted this game at least twice. Both rage quits due to PGs. I just started farming BKSs. I'm glad this. I mean, if they add in that new feature, right, where we could actually farm class essences for an hour every day for other classes, that is going to be absolutely amazing. Be one of the best things they've added to the game if that comes to this part of the world. It would be so good. Like, apparently it's coming. They're testing it out in China currently. A buff you can get daily to farm other class essences. Be so good. And now I'm on a break from the game. I don't want another rage quit, so I guess I'm learning. Man, you just gotta be chill like me, man. I mean, I don't know how they're doing it. Bloody days. But I mean, I don't know whether like that hour you just pick which class you want essences for and you just get them. A little late because you have all the other ones done. Oh, he's leaving. He's leaving. If you're out, leave. Come on. So I so wish you would switch to wizard and then just be chill. Man, I'd still be just as chill. %, I'd still be just chill, man. Ray form. Nerf ray form. Turn it into a dash. Rugs out, eyes are closing. What time are we at anyway? We still got 40 minutes. We still got a 40 minutes, guys. Can we get 2 more? Let's go. Let's go. How are we doing on greens? Not bad. Oh man, why? I have you as a friend on one of my alts, on one of my many alts. On your many alts. How many alts do you have? Let's just play Mario Kart. I'll bet. Man, I haven't played Mario Kart in ages. Maybe I'll get myself a new Switch next year. Want to get a lot next year. I want to get a new computer. I want to get possibly a standing desk. Some other stuff. Man, look at that deeps. I mean, now Rogue's not here, we can hit every mob first. You've got the new one, so much fun. Maybe I'll look at buying one next year. After I've built my computer first. Yeah, what is CC? Command Conquer, alright? Command Conquer, yeah? Young one. Yeah, I was right. I was right. Command and Conquer. Gonna say I'm no fucking young one, bro. I never played CC or StarCraft, to be fair with you. Played Battlefield 6. I rage quit on hour 2. I haven't heard that many good things about BF6, man. Oh, wow, Nora. I don't think I've ever seen your dog look at the camera like that. Doggo! Doggo! You get demolished, instant deleted? Really? Is that going to be last? Yep. Wow. Must have been super lucky the first time I ever got that portal. She's just comfy. She looks comfy. True. That's hilarious. I'd be so bad at like Battlefield like that. I'd be so bad at playing that game. Oh man, I do watch Asmon every now and again. Did you see him playing Raiders for the first time? Did you see his Raiders stuff for the first time when he was shooting that drone for the very first time? Oh, that was so good. I haven't played any FPS games for a long time. But I must say, Raiders look good. Before Diablo, I only played COD. Missed those days. I used to play COD like when I was maybe in my teens, but then I got into WoW and played WoW for like 10 years. Ava. That's brilliant. And maybe we should get some commands that explain the acronyms, right? Oh, we got greed again. Yeah, COD equals Call of Duty. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Was it that one? I mean, it must have been that one. You love his community. I mean, you gotta have a laugh, right? I am chilled and I do like a laugh, but we have to obviously always think about people's feelings and opinions. So we'll never cross the line for sure, but we'll always have a bit of a troll with each other for sure. Has to be done. Drew, man, I would never take offense to anything. For sure, Mo. For sure. Yeah, us olders, we ain't got time for kids in games, right? I just tend not to get salty in games. I just like to be chilled in games, and it takes a lot for someone to piss me off. I suppose that's what makes me just a very chilled out, you know, content creator, right? I try to explain things simply to people. Oh, you do see a lot of toxicity in some games, right? I think Immortal's been quite good, really. You get some every now and again, like that guy in my in-game whispers. But that just happens, you know. There's friendly fire trolls. The best, mate. The best. Like, what is the point in that? The Wild West. I mean, some games have been like that in the past, right? I've played some games that are like that. You get the elitists, right? That know every aspect of the game, and if you're not playing it how they tell you to play it, then you're doing wrong. Definitely going to reach 1094 tomorrow. Possibly 1095 on Friday. Can you break 800 mil damage per minute as 2.5? Yeah. 100% you can. It's about having all the right stats. And I don't mean like just secondaries. I mean crit hit chance. You want to try and max your crit hit chance out on every aspect. Not just on your gear, but on your familiars, on your warband room. You know, much crit hit chance as you can. And then smashing out the damage, crit hit damage, to make sure you're hitting that 120% cap. And then you're doing good. And then have the right legendary gems. I don't know, as a Necro, maybe not, Drew. As a lower reso Necro to get 1 billion. Like, it is a push to get 1 billion as a low reso as a Necro. I can push upwards of 850 a minute with mine. I've never got close to the 1 bill yet. It is a push. Come on, dude. Which one is that? That Orpheus on her. With Seder Tempest, you'll blast through a billion easy. Necro is a little bit more of a challenge. But I think you should be able to do it with that amount of reso if you stack everything correctly. Like whenever I do my raid tests, and I've got to do that soon. I'll do a couple of more gem comparison videos as I rank my Horncoil up. But I think I could probably push 900, maybe 920 if I sorted out my enchants and made sure everything was perfect. As a 4K reso. I mean, that'd be a cool idea. Will it ever happen? I mean, it's more than likely we'll get extra sockets that you can socket any star gem, any gem into, right? No worries, Drew. Cheers for coming along, buddy. Always a good chat, man. Take care. Taz, how's it going? Didn't see you sneak in. What gem can increase movement speed? I mean, Blood Soak Jade, 10%. And the other one is there another one? Bless Pebble can when after using a beneficial effect, right? That is true. Colossus could as well, in theory, increase your movement speed because it increases your size. So remember that. Size is an increase in movement speed. A lot of people forget that. Increasing your size is also increasing your movement speed. Bold Hope. paying class. That's one as well that people forget. It does more than just increase damage. That's what she said. Oh, Ava. Yeah, paying class is one that you can go for. It's going to increase your movement speed. Mixed in with Bloodsoaked Jade. Obviously, things like Colossus size increase. Warband, go Protector. Make sure you got size increase. And then GG. That's why I feel like how the fuck I move so fast. Feel weird sometimes. I mean, if you can get to 60, 70% movement speed and then you're using a size increase of some sort, then you're gonna be good. Purge, I would probably say, like, depending on what you're doing. What are you playing? Are you playing Necro? Is another good question. You know, normal gems. I think if you, instead of looking at just normal gems, look at it as just secondaries in general. So instead of thinking, oh, just normal gems, think of every secondary stat you've got. So eye-bends, gear, everything. Take that into consideration. As a Necro, you want more potency than probably Armor Pen in all builds. Hi, bro. Good night. Oh, wow. Cheers for popping in. I take it you've been watching all along, but have a good night. Teleport skills versus is a janky with Colossus Gem. I mean, there's a lot of issues with Colossus if you've already got a lot of size increase. It does get a bit clunky and you have to take off Colossus. Even with Necro, it becomes very, like, jittery. But going back to what Purge was saying, you definitely want to have a good, you know, potency is one thing. Armor Pen is another, right? Armor Pen is obviously going to increase your crit hit damage. And then your dots are going to hit harder, right? So, I mean, you want a good mixture. For sure. But there is a cap when it comes to, depending on what gems you're using to your Armor Pen. in PvE this is. Different in PvP. So when it comes to crit hit damage from, for instance, penetration, this is a little bit low. I would like to get this to 56, maybe. I've got a couple of gems missing. I'm running with 2 gems missing because YOLO. But I'm a dot resolve build, so this is just good. But you've got to remember, this is capped at 120%. So if you're getting close to your 120%, then you can go more potency. The build are very top for dungeons. I mean, this Necro build is very good for dungeons. I would say it's probably the better build to go for dungeons. So the way you work out how your crit hit damage is going to be is you look at your... Oh, we're going to die. We're going to die. You look at your crit hit damage from armor pen. So mine 53%, for instance. And then I would add it to everything else. So I would look at this and go 53%. Then I'd go whatever it is here, 60% now, look. And that's because everything's procced. And then I'd work out if I can hit 120. Mother's Lament is okay in PvP. A lot of people will say go with it. But I think that you're better off going for something that's going to give you crit hit damage from shoulders or from pants or something like that, so you can get a unstrifed crit hit chance. But I mean, there's no reason not to use it. As a returning player who hasn't played since release, I want to say thanks for a great and helpful vids. Oh, Jay. Well, that is much appreciated, man. I'm glad that the videos have all become very useful to a lot of people, including yourself. I enjoy doing them, so, and it's nice to see you've come in and seen a stream. But welcome. Going back to that though, Ava, with mothers, I've tried it with mothers and it is fine using mothers in PvP, but it does get strifed by a shit ton, right? Because legendary gems get strifed. Where essences don't get strifed. So for instance, in our dot build, that is why we go with the shoulders that give us crit chance, because they just give us an insane amount of crit chance, like 22%, I think it is. So it just makes sense to go with that. You've got rolling at rank 4, mothers event at rank 10, and 29% crit chance on gear. If I took out mothers, would that be enough? I mean, if you're using, you got to look at it like this. The crit that you get from mothers is going to be strifed, right? So work out what that strife buff is, and then think, well, I could drop mothers, put in something else, and then if you're a Necro currently, you could then use the crit hit chance shoulders in PvP and you're going to be good. But it's trial and error, testing it, see what works for you. I mean, in PvE, you want to use as much crit hit chance as you can, right? The cap is 100%. So until you hit that 100, you're always going to be using mothers, unless you go over the 4.8k reso mark. Well, today, while I see never use vitality resistance gems, they all focus potency down penetration. Depends on what class they're playing, Daz. What class was that? Because that all depends on class as well. They can do. Not always, but they can do. I'm using BSJ, Roiling, Colossus, Mothers, Pain Clasp, Spectre, Fervent, Mornskull as the best gems for my account. I mean, if that's what perfect for your account, then that's GG, man. I've always said that, like, no matter how many times you see me try doing like damage meter testing, it is very, very kind of centered around all of your other stats, right? So what I see is best for me might not be best for you guys. So you have to do your own tests. You know, doing your own tests is always going to be a good thing to do when it comes to doing like dummy tests, because then you can actually test to see what the best gems for your particular setup is going to be. The worst dungeon? I mean, I don't mind this dungeon every now and again because you get to just relax after doing a spam dungeons, but this will be the last dungeon as well, so it's kind of like a wind down dungeon. So in them gem comparison videos we've been doing recently, which I've still got a couple more to do, every time I do a test, it's like I try to make sure that the gems that I'm testing are the ones that I'm swapping around, and everything stays the same in that build apart from them two gems that are swapping. So then you really get to test them against each other and get a true comparison in the build itself. And that's what I recommend to anyone to do. You know, especially when it, like, for instance, you bloody, you know, Mornskull is very good in an AoE situation, but sometimes having Berserker's Eye can be better because you then get 2% crit hit chance plus the damage increase. The same with Spectre Glass. Spectre Glass, very, very strong in an AoE situation because it applies per target. But sometimes in a single target build, something else may be better. Because even in this dungeon build, what am I using here? I am not using my Mornskull. My Mornskull is sitting here, look. And my Mornskull is rank 10. But I don't test my DPS on a dungeon build because you can't AoE test, right? There's no way of AoE testing to see what the better build is. You can only do it with a raid. Calm down, Alex. Really? I'm surprised by that, because from what my tests have shown is that Haunt Coil is really, really good, even from very low ranks. So I'm surprised by that. I still forgot to do these, look. So who else forgets to do these? But when you were swapping around, you just couldn't get the maximum DPS. And that's exactly right, though. Because what's good for you is not necessarily the same, or what's bad for you is might be good for me. And that goes exactly what we were just talking about, isn't it? You know, it's just the way it works out to be. And that's why testing is very, very important. We want fast Paragon 1100, but server Paragon 1100 next week, so still can't use yet. You can once the actual Paragon is unlocked, right? And the essences are here. If you can acquire them, you can then use them. Because you can essence transfer them, right? So you'll still be able to use them if you get them early. I mean, this is good, but I'd lose Corpse Lance. But I mean, and I'd lose the crit hit chance, which is a shame. But that's only a 2573 look. Terrible one. But it was good for the double stat. And I might keep this for raids. Both my weapons are terrible. So low. My weapons have been fairly just since I transferred back. I've just kept them. Yeah, the double stat is great. It's just the combat rating has always been low. What is the best gem setup for my particular build? What, the dungeon build? For PvP, so the PvP build you want to use is this dot build. This one. There's even a video on it. You want me to show it again? Yeah, sure. Take a screeny. Oh, best gems. Best gems for this. Let me go into the build. And I'll show you what I've got equipped. So this is what I've got equipped currently. You want as many dots in place as you can. So you've got dots here. You've got a dot on here, on this gem. I've got a dot on this gem. So that's 2 dots. I've also got a dot on these legs. Basically, Fateful Frame is another dot, effectively. And so is Haunt Coil, because it goes onto the enemy. But it is a debuff. But you could put in more gems in here. But I like to boost the ones that I've got and the damage I've got. And this build works out quite well. You could put Seeping Ball in there if you've got a high-level Seeping Ball. Only a high-level Seeping Ball. You could put Viper's Bite in there, but bearing in mind Viper's Bite only affects each target with one debuff, no matter who's applied it. So you might not get the debuff yourself applied to that enemy, so you might lose out in damage. Want a couple of... I mean, that's not bad. I could use that in raids. When I do raids, that's going to give me another 100, right? You did not know that about Viper's Bite. They say every day is a learning day, bro. Some of them do, possibly. Yeah, the trouble is, Agony's good. Keep running Agony. Agony is good. Vipers is going to be one of those that you can only apply one debuff at a time to each target, no matter who's using the gem. So you still only can apply it once. You can't stack it. So it doesn't work. Seeping and Vipers do stack, yes. They're different debuffs. No worries, man. So we're keeping them too. The other thing this evening, I haven't been wearing this, look. And this has got the double crit. I've been wearing my PvP one. I bet you've got enough to craft as well now, right? 98, look. Wow. Put the end music on, boys and girls. Don't want to do raids. Leave me alone. I think there was only 2 we're saving out of all of that. 3 we're saving out of all of that. Look. Oh well. Oh man.
One super chatted £7.48. Keep up the good work.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, bro. No worries, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, man. Anytime though, if you ever got any questions, always just come in and ask. Are you on the Discord? You can always ask on the Discord as well, man. We're all here to help each other play the game and get better at the game, learn new things, all of that shenanigans. But that has come to the end of Wednesday's stream. It has been a blast as always, guys. If you're still here and you haven't liked the stream, give it a little like towards the end. Always helps. Other people do go in and watch the stream afterwards, so. But Friday we'll be back doing the same stuff. More PvP. See if we can get closer to that top 10. So much to learn. There's tons in this game to learn. Even I learn stuff every day. Tons of stuff. For a mobile game, it's very complex, and I think we can all agree on that for sure. For sure. But guys, until next time, we'll see you Friday. Have a good rest of your week. Peace out, guys.